Hello students, welcome to the Core Java practical series. Here Mohammad Shahid Ansari from Maharashtra College of Arts, Science and Commerce. In the last session I already explained you the practical number 1A, that is your multiplication table. In this session we will see the practical number 1B, that is your write a program to display the following pattern. This is a pattern that is given in the question. So now we will first see the code of this pattern and we will see the output in the NetBeans. This is the logic of generating the pattern. In this we have a class practical 1B. Within class there is a entry point of program execution, public static void main. Within main method, here is the logic of this pattern. So now first of all we will understand the idea or the logic of this pattern. So in this pattern we have rows 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have 5 rows in this pattern, right? And in the same way we have different columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why in this program we are using 2 for loops. Here we have 2 for loops. One for loop controls the rows, that is your I for loop. It controls the rows of the pattern, and J is for defining or controlling the columns of the pattern. So now in the first row we have a first row. In the first row we have 5 asterisks, and in the first row we have 5 asterisks, and the total number of rows in the pattern are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore we start with the loop I equals to 5, right? Why? Because in the first row we want 5 asterisks. Therefore the starting index, the first row contains the 5 asterisks. Therefore we will begin with the I equals to 5, right? Then I is greater than equals to 1, that means 5 in this case 5 is greater than equals to 1. Yes, it is true. Now it enters into the inner for loop. Here we have a 2 for loop, nested for loop. Now J will start with the 1. J start with 1, and the condition for the J is your J is less than equals to I. That means 1 is less than equals to 5. So again true, it will print an asterisk. It will first print an asterisk. Now after printing the asterisk, it will increment the value by J1. So J will become 2. Initially J is 1. Now J becomes 2. 2 is less than 5. Yes, again it will print the asterisk. In the same way J will 3. Again it is true, it will print the asterisk. 4 less than 5, again print the asterisk. Then 5 less than 5, yes, it is equals to, then again. Then after the 5, 6 is less than equals to 5. So at this time the condition becomes false. That means the inner for loop gets terminated. This part gets terminated. Now after this it will execute this line system.out.println. What do you mean by ln? The cursor will come from here to at the beginning next line. Then again initially I is 5. Now the ith loop is decremented by 1. I minus. That means I will become 4. Now 4 is I. 4 is greater than equals to 1. Yes, true. Again it is true. Then again it enters into the jth loop, right? Again it will execute the j loop. J starting point is your 1 and j executes till 4 because I value is 4. That means j start from 1 and it will execute the loop till 4 and it will print asterisk first, second, third and fourth. It will print the 4 asterisk. Then again I will become 3. For j from 1 to 3 it will execute, it will print 3 asterisk. Then 2, I will become 2, then j will execute till 2, only print 2 asterisk and then 1 asterisk. In this way the entire pattern will be generated. Now we will move to this one, NetBeans. Just open a NetBeans. This is the logic of your pattern, right? It is a simple pattern from 5 to 1 and j loop. Now we will type this code in the NetBeans. My NetBeans is opening, just wait for some time. It will open the NetBeans, and in the NetBeans we had already created a project, Softcore Academy. Within that we have 2 packages, one for your theory lecture series and other is for practical lecture series. See, now NetBeans is opening up projects. See, here we have a projects, opening up projects. Now go to the project tab. See, we have a Softcore Academy project. This is already created in the previous session. Source package, my package and practical. Now in the practical session we have a practical 1A. On source package, within practical package, right click on this package, new Java main class. Again enter the name for the class, practical 1B, and package is the same, and finish. Again just remove the comments because these are the part that are not executed. After the execution of the program, comments will not execute. Therefore I am removing these comments. Now we will start writing the code. First of all, we will take a for loop, I equals to 5, because I want to print a 5 asterisk on the first row. I is greater than equals to 1 and I minus minus. Then for, this is for controlling the columns, j equals to 1 and j is less than equals to I. That means j loop, it depends on I. The condition of the j loop is depend on the ith value. Now s out, just write s out and press tab. So it will display entire system.out.println. Do not write ln here. Suppose we are writing the ln, no problem, and print the asterisk. Then again just type s out and just empty. So this is the code which is used to display the pattern given in the practical 1B. Now we will execute this code, right click, run file. So now since we are writing ln here, that means each and every asterisk is on the new line. See, we have a 5 asterisk in the first iteration, second iteration we have 4 asterisk, then 3, 2, 1. But since we are writing ln here, therefore each time when asterisk is display, it will display on the ln, means new line. Just remove this. Now again execute the practical code. See, you are getting the same. Suppose you want a space between this asterisk. So now just type here /t. It will display a proper pattern. So this is your practical number 1B. Thank you so much. I hope you understood this session. For practical number 1C, you will be see in the next video. Thank you.